All right, the music's gone. Yay. Welcome to the second week of 4HOtrains.com going live. We're coming to you live from Atlanta, Indiana. As Steve likes to say, MrMuffin's Trains, Atlanta, Indiana. So tonight we've got a lot of new products to go over. Walthers is just sent in the SD60s, and I've got a few of them to show you. So I will start with the Sioux, which is really beautiful. Here we go. I'll unbox it down here. Let me change my screen. So I want above, right? Mrs. Muffin table. Oh, there we go. Mrs. Muffin table.
Click on it to the left.
There we go. Okay.
You can open your comments.
Oh. How do I do that?
Move the mouse to the right of the screen. There you go.
Oh.
Right. One up. Oop, you're almost there. Get down.
Oh,
right
comments. There we go.
There you go.
Hi, Jack. So let me open this up. Might have to borrow a knife from my friend over here. I come unprepared. Thank you. Here I thought I was being efficient. Okay, so this is the Walthers SD60 that we just got in. This one is in Sioux, and it's just beautiful. I mean, that red, look at that red. It's just absolutely stunning in that SD60. The detailing is just terrific. Look at there we go. Let me take this out so you can see the badging. Look at that Sioux on there. Isn't that beautiful? Can you hear me okay? Yep, sounds like it. Hello, everybody. So that's the Sioux SD60 from Walthers. Let me wrap that up. Don't want to put it back in the box. Maybe I'll ask my friend over here to finish. So, thank you. Next up, sorry, we'll get to Bowser later. Next up is the Susquehanna. Aren't they heavy? I mean, they're really amazing. You know, I've handled some HO trains before that just have no weight to them at all. And these are terrific. This is the NYS&W, also known as Susquehanna. Again, let me take that out of there so you can see the badging. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I mean, wow. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love that black and yellow scheme. Just so, so pretty. So if you're looking for an SD60, we just got these in. Gonna make Steve box this up for me. Sorry, Steve. Thank you. My engineer here in the studio, or as we like to call it, the Nerd Center. So there's your box for the Susquehanna. And last but not least is the Canadian Pacific. Sorry. Also in a red scheme. And it has several road numbers, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring down the Kansas City, the KCS. It is so, so pretty. It's in silver with red lettering. But this is the Canadian Pacific with their beautiful badging on it, their symbols, and just so pretty. It's a slightly different red from the Sioux, but really, really pretty. So these SD60s are available now, and they're in store. So if you're interested, it's 4HOtrains.com. Okay, I'll give those off to him. Now, somebody asked last week about the Berkshires. The first one that we got from Lionel, or probably the only one so far, is the Polar Express. Has anybody been looking for the 20th anniversary Polar Express Berkshire? We just received these yesterday, and I'm telling you, it is a pretty, pretty, pretty engine. I like Berkshires anyway. Surprisingly, you know, I actually know what a Berkshire is. And these are just gorgeous. Can't believe it's been 20 years since the Polar Express came out. It's Steve's favorite holiday book and movie. So here we go. And of course, the tender has the Polar Express 20 Years of Believing on it. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? And it's got a little bit of, looks like snow or ice building up on the cow catcher as well as on the top. It's just absolutely stunning. And you've got footprints in the snow. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you've got footprints in the snow there, which I think is just a charming detail. And then your tender, 20 Years of Believing, Polar Express. And again, covered with snow. So kind of giving you a little reality there. Matches the Polar Express cars with snow on top. So those are just absolutely beautiful. So if anybody's looking to expand their Polar Express collection, this is the one to get. So let us know if you have any questions. But that is a beautiful engine, in my opinion. Not that I'm, an expert, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to become an expert. That's what you're all going to help me with. Thought I'd I'd read a few comments, see what you guys are talking about. Go back to my main screen. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Hi, I'm back. So what do we have to say? Mr. Steve here. Hello, everybody. Steve's here. I bet we have quite a few. I've got one next to me at least. Thank you. Oh, good. You're hearing me loud and clear. Thank you. Hello to Massimo's Trains. Steve's Train Run from Canada. Hello, Steve from Canada. Trainman 3. Hello. Michael Foley. Hello. He might be related to me. My middle name's Foley. Slide Cat, Chesapeake, Ohio. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Muffin. Thank you. Let's see what else we have going on here. That's about all for now. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm still getting more comfortable with this, so bear with me. And I've got a few other things to announce tonight. We had a lot of product announced this week. First of all, Atlas's winter catalog came out. If you haven't seen it yet, it's pretty amazing. I'm going to go over here and share the screen so you can see what's coming on. Right now, we're starting with the U30Cs, phase 2 and 3. They come in quite a few road names. You've got Lake Superior and Ishpeming. If I mispronounced that, let me know. Southern, of course, KYLE or Kyle. L&N, which again, that lovely gray and yellow paint scheme. So far, I really like the Lake Superior paint scheme. I think that green is just really pretty, reminiscent of some of the New York Central greens. You've got CSX and Delaware and Hudson. And page 2. You've got, again, more U30Cs in L&N, CSX, Burlington Northern, again, in a beautiful green, Southern Pacific in that heavy dark gray, Missouri Pacific in a gorgeous, almost royal blue, and Kyle in a limited edition collector series paint scheme of red, white, and blue. Just really, uh-oh, I lost it. What'd I do? Sorry. Technical advice coming in. How does that happen?
I don't know.
There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. So coming over here, we're moving on to the next product in the Atlas Winter 25 catalog. And these are the C424/425 locomotives. And these are coming in your Conrail patch, which again is burgundy, gold, and gray. Really, really pretty. CP Rail, of course, Canadian Pacific. Canadian National in that wild diagonal scheme. Erie Lackawanna, very similar to the Conrail scheme. And I did it. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm not a Mac person. More C424s, 425s, and an MDM, sorry, Mexico. Wabash, again, beautiful blue. Burlington Northern in that great green. And a New Haven. I love New Haven. I don't know why, but I just really like New Havens. So again, these are all in the new Atlas winter catalog for 2025. The order date for them is, pre-order date is 3/31. Now we're on to the MP15 DCs. I just love these. They're so cute. They're such funky looking engines. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say things like that, but that's how I am. Comes in Lehigh Valley Rail Management, LTEX, which I'm not sure what that stands for. Philadelphia, Bethlehem, and New England. Again, really pretty kind of orangey gold with the black. And I did it again. Okay. Then we've got another page of road names, also in the MP15 DCs. Alaska, it's, we don't get a lot of Alaska, so that's really great. CSX, Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. That gold stripe on the Pittsburgh and Lake Erie is really striking. UP, of course, and BNSF. So all great paint schemes. So you've got a lot of time to look at these and decide what you're interested in. The ever popular Gundersons. Gundersons are always just a hugely popular product. So the Gunderson Multimax Auto Racks are coming in Canadian Pacific, Kansas City, CSX, Ferromax, Norfolk and Southern. Again, mostly in the yellow, but the Ferromax, of course, is in the gray. And I got to watch it with my mouse. I'll get better at this, I promise. Let's see. And then we're back to, or onto, the HO Mini boxcar. It's kind of, repetitive, but that's great. Well, thank you, Guy Boudreau, saying I'm doing a great job and watching from southern Mississippi. Did everything melt down there? That was terrible. So again, the HO Mini boxcars, Canadian Pacific, spans the world. You've got Canadian Pacific stepped, Canadian Pacific script, Pacific Great Eastern, and British Columbia. Again, mostly in that terracotta red, and then you've got gold for the British Columbia. And then over to the next page, maybe. There we go. These are the 33-gallon tank cars, LPG tank cars. You've got ACPX in just the black. It looks like a submarine. It really looks cool. The Tamic Transportation, FMC Chemicals, Suburban Propane, Virginia Chemical, and Woods Petroleum, or Wanda Petroleum, sorry. So again, you've got the 33-gallon tank cars, pretty cool. And moving on. Then we get into the 60-foot, oops, that went away too fast. Sorry, I missed the 60-foot, but I can give them to you here. I'll switch screens. My fault. So the 60-foot auto parts boxcars, you have, let me switch back. I can't get back to there, but I'll switch my screen. Show the boxcars. There we go. Oh, wrong screen. I went too far.
MrsMuffin
Table, sorry. There we go. So these are the auto parts boxcars. Again, you have a number of road names. You've got the Andersons, Arkansas and Missouri, the UP Tex, which that blue and blue is just gorgeous. Southerns, Norfolk and Western, CSX, Erie, Lackawanna, Union Pacific, and Detroit, Toledo, and Ironton. I know that a lot of collectors of some of these road names don't find a lot in that road name, so kind of a nice opportunity. Now I can go on to this one. So these are the 89-foot 4-inch flat cars. And again, you have them in quite a few road names. I just unboxed a few of these today from Walthers. Obviously, these are Atlas, but we did get some in from Walthers. BNSF, Environmental Protection and Improvement Company, Trailer Train or TTX, Red Streak, Berillion in Forest, and Maine Central. And then we've got another TTX. So again, they're just beautiful bright colors, and then you can put your containers on them. Let's see, anybody else? Trailers. I'm sorry, your trailers on them. Oh my gosh, they're below zero. I'm so sorry. We're in the 40s today. Snow down here in Cincinnati's almost gone. That's great. Ours melted too. That's terrific. Okay, so moving on. These are the 45-foot Pines trailers. Of course, these would go on your flat cars. You've got Montgomery Ward. I had somebody comment that they were so excited to see Montgomery Ward in the catalog. National Piggyback Service. I love that. GLKZ. You've got Generic Lease, Nishanic Trailer, Norfolk and Western, Southern Pacific. Again, I'm making mistakes. I'm sorry. And then this is really cool. You've got cars. You've got 1993 Ford Explorers. So you've got quite the variety. These are obviously railroad cars. Wisconsin Central, Union Pacific, Reading and Northern, Ontario Northern, I'm reading backwards, sorry. Montana Rail Link, Norfolk and Southern, BNSF Police, and BC Rail. So if you want to set that up on your layout where they've come to investigate something, you've got the cars for it. So that's pretty much the end of the new Atlas winter catalog. A lot of really great stuff. I know that we're looking forward. Oh, there I am. I know we're looking forward to seeing it produced. And as I said, you've got until March 31st to put your pre-orders in. And pre-orders are for hotrains.com. We'd love to see you on there. That'd be great. There's also a pre-order deadline, sorry, short notice, tomorrow, January 31st, for that limited edition multi-level commuter car that Atlas came out with. So if you haven't put in a pre-order and you're interested in those, go ahead and put that in now and we'll get them ordered for you. Let's see. Then the Bowser catalog. So Bowser, we weren't able to put online, but I've got it here. And pretty much it's just, as you know, Bowser puts out one car per catalog or issue. And this one is SW1001 locomotives. And you've got quite a few paint schemes. These are real life pictures that they put in their catalog. And they're really just beautiful. You've got Reading, Conrail, two versions of Conrail. You've got Norfolk and Southern. You've got another CSX. You've got the Long Island as-built. You've got an Armco as-built. I think that's so pretty in that orange, red, and black. You've got the Chicago Short Line as-built, and then a Union Railroad as-built in blue and white. You've got the dark green and silver underbody in an EJ&E. It's, oh, that's MrMuffin's favorite. That dark green, I mean, it's just so great to see engines. And then those silver trucks, just so pretty. You've got Corinth and Counts, blue and yellow. Galveston Wharves in red and white with that big white stripe. Newburgh and South Shore in the dark green and yellow, sorry. Looks blue in the picture, but it's definitely green. Then you've got the Spirit of America, of course, Newburgh and South Shore in the bicentennial scheme. So those Bowsers are all due pre-orders by March the 28th. So if you're interested in anything out of the Bowser catalog, log in to 4hotrains.com and put your orders in. We'll take care of them, get them on order for you. Let's see, what else am I doing here? Oh, has anybody seen the Woodland Scenix Motor Court? We just love these. So let me set this up for you. This is the Woodland Scenix Motor Court. It comes with 4 just absolutely adorable buildings. Sorry, it's kind of moving around. And it's got a little scheme for you. So you've got a little river. You've got your sign for the motor court. Isn't that cool? And then look at the detailing in each one of these. Well, here, I'll just pick them up. Look at those details. It's amazing. So you've got your newspaper boxes in the office. You've got your little ice machine, your air conditioning unit. Look at that ice machine. I mean, how fun is that? And of course, they're all lit, so you can wire them up and light them. Then you've got one of the little cabins, little green chairs outside. Those are the ones that our grandparents had, you know, those lovely metal spring chairs. They were great. little awning out front, your trash can, and your air conditioning unit. And each one has a different color scheme. So you've got the red. So this is just like going to the lake house, you know, going fishing. So this is just with the yellow bench. And it's just an absolutely fabulous little vignette for your layout, and not very big. The footprint is about 5 by 7, so it would fit on most layouts. So if you've got a spot for that, let us know. I know that Dr. Jack kind of took his apart and laid it, I think, linearly along his railroad tracks. But you can do a lot with them because they're not hard mounted. But it's just absolutely adorable. So we have those in stock. I know we've had a lot of people interested in them in both gauges. Let's see, what else are we doing next? Other comments? Oh, somebody worked at Armco. Oh, another one lives in Middletown, Ohio. Okay, awesome. I pronounced Reading correctly. Woo! Thank you. I appreciate that. That's funny. Steve's train run said, I heard it snowed in Florida. It did indeed snow in Florida. They were on the beach in cross-country skis down in the Panhandle. It was crazy. Monkey Ward for Montgomery Ward, you guys are hilarious. 51 in Minneapolis. Wow. That's crazy. They never get that warm in the winter. I have a brother that used to live up there. His wife still does. Okay, moving on to our club corner. Our club this week is the Muncie and Western Railroad Club, who is over in Muncie, Indiana, surprisingly, which is about 25, 30 miles due east of us. If you take 296th Street straight east, you'll run into Muncie. It's pretty great. So let's share that screen with you. Oh, what'd I do? Oh, screen right. Sorry. This is the Muncie and Western Train Club. You can find them on Facebook. They have been, and YouTube. They've been in business for about 33 years. One of their amazing tasks is every year they do a Muncie train model show, all scales, and this is their 33rd annual. It is the largest single-day train show in the state of Indiana. It's at the Muncie Fairgrounds. I think it's actually the county fairgrounds there. But it's just a wonderful event. If you live anywhere nearby and you want to go, I'll pop the details up here. Great club. Brian Wolf leads that up. If you need to get hold of Brian, he's got an email address, which I thought I put on here. I did. Brian Wolf, Wolf with an E, at AOL.com. Great guy. They've also, they participated in putting a layout in the library in Muncie and partnered with TW Trainworks, which was pretty cool. So here is information about the train show. It is sponsored by the Muncie and Western Train Show. It's only $5. It's 10 to 3, Saturday, February the 22nd, Delaware County Fairgrounds on Wheeling Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. If you need more information, you can go to their Facebook page or their YouTube channel and get more information. So hopefully some of you will be able to attend, and Brian will greet you accordingly. He's a great guy. Some of you may know him. Let's see, what else are we doing tonight? Okay, I'm back. Let's see. That was pretty much everything I had for tonight. I do have a question. I'd like to see what you guys think. Who are your favorite vendors? Let me know. Either type them in here in the chat or email me at mrsmuffin@4hotrains.com. Again, because I'm new to this, I'm really curious to see if there's a particular manufacturer that is your favorite manufacturer. Maybe you have one that you prefer engines from, one you prefer rolling stock from. But I'd really love to hear that. I'm trying to gain more information about this hobby. Also, maybe what track system you use. Right now, we're stocking Atlas and Lionel. But if there's another track system that people are interested, would like to know that. We've had some requests to stock couplers. So we're doing Katie couplers, and we've added trucks so far. That's pretty much all in parts right now. But we've had a lot of requests for Katie couplers. People are having trouble keeping their couplers together when they're running. So they're wanting to switch up to Katie couplers. I think we're going to have 36 different SKUs and all that. So we'll have a lot of options for you for whatever you need to run. But I'd really love to know what it is that your preferences are in manufacturers and find out, and if you could tell me why. Will we be carrying Bachmann trains? Yes, we will. We're, moving into everything because we're having to kind of go back to their in-stock inventories and load that up as well as their catalogs moving forward. And because there are so many vendors, so many manufacturers, and it's taking us a little while to ramp up to all that. So, somebody's got mostly Lionel with Fast Track. Good to know. Atlas MTH, but I'm in an O scale guy. I understand that. Hi, Lee French. There is HO gauge scenery available. We've stocked quite a bit of it so far. Obviously, the Woodland Scenix motor court is in HO. And for any of you that aren't aware, Woodland Scenix actually produces more options in HO than they do O. So we actually have a lot more product options in our Woodland Scenix HO than we do O. Our Corber models, we do an HO line there as well. So if you like to build your kits, we have HO. There are HO trees, HO people, HO cars. So yes, HO is definitely available. We have the Atherton styrofoam walls and tunnel portals in HO. But if you think you're going to need some, order soon because we won't be stocking those. Once we run out, we'll pretty much be done. So yes, there is quite a bit of scenery in HO. And then of course some things are just universal, like the flocking you can use in both. There is a ballast some people think should be used in HO because it's a little finer. But I do think that you can cross over with ballast. So yeah, there's quite a bit in that. And I'll be featuring more of that as we go along. We'll get more and more. But I'm probably going to go through all my Woodland Scenics buildings that aren't available in O first because you look at those and you go, why aren't they doing them in O for those people that do O? But now you might be inspired to add something else to your repertoire. Oh, Athern and Pico Track. Good to know. Thank you. This is great. I'm going to start taking notes on all this and kind of figure out where we are and what people are looking for. That's kind of our goal, is to figure out what it is you're looking for and try to fill those needs for you. And we're hoping to do that through talking to you here and servicing your orders and taking care of your pre-orders. I saw that some people had already ordered Steve's custom runs from last week. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And, as we get more and more into HO and more experience, we'll be able to answer more questions for you, provide more solutions to you about your layouts and your scenery needs, things like that, do more workshops like we do with O. And again, one of the other benefits is we do offer discounts at certain price points. One of our best options, in my opinion, or offerings, is free shipping. So as long as you're in the United States, we offer free shipping. And we do offer, you might want to go to 4HO trains instead of buying on eBay. It's better for us. It's better for you from a price point and all that kind of good stuff. Let's see. Free shipping. Don't forget free shipping. We love free shipping. We don't require any deposit on your pre-orders. A lot of people ask that, and we don't. And then if it comes in and you decide you don't want it, no problem. We cancel your order. There's no penalty. We just put it back in inventory. So we've done that with O for years, and it works for us. So if you think you want it, go ahead and pre-order it. And if you change your mind or circumstances change, it's okay. We understand. We all have things come up in life. So that's pretty much it for tonight. I've taken up another 30 minutes of your lives. I'm sorry. Let's see. Interested in custom runs. Great. Steve is working on doing some more. You're looking for Great Northern and Northern Pacific. Good to know. Obviously we tailor things to what the products are that are coming out in the catalogs. And Steve tries to identify opportunities within those catalogs. There are HO figures, and we do stock some. We'll be adding more, obviously, but yeah, the HO figures are really small. The packages are considerably larger than the items in them. But yeah, there are HO people. They're really cute. And, you know, as you saw in the Atlas catalog, they're HO cars. Those in particular were the 1993 Ford Explorers. So if you want, you know, to have railroad personnel coming up to your stop and seeing what's going on, you could get one of those cars to match up to your railroad and put them in your layout. It'd be kind of cool. And we'll be adding more of that over time, but we're just, again, trying to find out what it is you want and fill that need. So, any other questions or comments tonight? Okay. I will wish you a good evening and hope to see you all next week. If you like us on Facebook, we can start doing this live, but we can't go completely live until we have 100 people. So like us on Facebook, follow us, and get us up to 100. I think we're not quite half there. So help us get to 100, and then you can see me live and talk to me in person instead of texting or chatting. So, okay, I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you all so much. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. How do I stop?
Mouse to the right corner, right there.
Ah, thank you. All right. Good night, everybody.